I'm excited. How are you guys? Did you see my 6-minute summary? I just posted it, guys. I was sitting on the porch trying to relax. What a crazy day, right? How's your day going? Yes, Polly, Sue, yay! Hey, Deanna. Hi, Lori. You guys are on first. Yay, you're almost first. Yes, Keisha. Hi, welcome to, hi family, how are you? How is everybody? Guys, I'm not ready, but I'm going to get ready while we talk. How was your day? Honey, how was your day? Right? It's 5 o'clock, 5:11. I have to wait for my honey to call, so I might as well hang out with my friends. I'm just saying, that's the great thing about this community, guys. My husband doesn't drink at all. It's summer here. I want to celebrate. It's July. It's the 23rd year of our anniversary on the 20th. If this thing happens before our anniversary, it's going to be fun. So hold on. Let me get my, you can probably see me as I walk around my kitchen. I'm thinking. So this is how I start. From soup to nuts. I get my margarita glass. I get my juice glass. I put my juice glass down. I have to get a knife for the limes and oranges. Guys, my husband is a gearhead, right? He ordered a ton of stuff. I don't know who's going to get on. I need a moderator on before it gets crazy. But literally, guys, my day was like, how was your day? My day was very crazy, but I kept my peace. That was a victory. I kept my peace. So look, I'm liming the edge of my glass. And I'm sticking the edge of my glass in here. It has a pink Himalayan sea salt and some leftover old raspberries when I forgot to lime it. I don't clean this out very often. I probably should, but I just need to get some salt on the rim, right? Then I put this away and I start juicing. How are you? Right side, Kevin, you're on. How are you? Did anybody catch my update? If not, you can go watch it after. It was only 6 minutes. I'm going to start juicing my limes. How's everybody today? God, I'm so glad you're on. You're my favorite troll killer, Kevin. I got to tell you, the evenings are the best time for you to get on. I know, because I know, dude, you don't sleep. I used to be that way. Somebody's going live tonight at 7. Does anybody know who that is? You can just put initials to keep it, these are people that only go on Rumble or Telegram. You never see them on YouTube. It's too hot, the topics. Hi, live with Mama. Hey, Outdoors Gal, how are you? I tried to catch up, guys. I'm not completely caught up with all my emails. I tried. Because, guys, after my counseling appointment, there's a lot. I've been through a lot. When you have to summarize it for somebody, it brings it all right back. So you get what you focus on, but I had to get it out there so she understood what she's dealing with. We're going to pick it up where I left off. She's going to help me get through this because I just need to talk it out, guys. I process through talking, so thank you for allowing me to be here. Yes. Oh, somebody texted me, Kevin, they need your information. Can you post your link? I don't know if the person who texted me and said, could you give me Kevin's information? Make sure you post your link, Kevin, for everybody. And when your lime's like that, just make sure you do an extra lime because that's not going to be juicy. Guys, I've already done my 2 shakes today. I had hugs, Melanie. You'll be fine. Thank you. I know. It was weird. It was a weird energetic day for me. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know if it's because the 11th and open doors. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on really, but I do know the best must be yet to come because my mindset was off. So I left. I went to see the horses. I just went to see the horses. My horses they just put out a bunch of hay, so they were busy eating. So I just waited, and I really didn't get to spend a lot of time there. But my friend Barbara wants to meet them tomorrow. She used to be my great neighbor. She was my neighbor to the north when I first moved in here. So she wants to see them tomorrow. I'll spend more time with them tomorrow because I'm going to take her there. She needs something positive to focus on. Her husband's going through a hard time. So that's going to be fun that I get to take her to visit the horses. But they were, I don't know. Maybe they could read where I was at. I don't know. So, but I got to wave at the owner before and as I left. Nobody else was there. I was alone. I did take some video, but I didn't get a chance to post it because I got home and then it was like emails. I sat out in the sun though on the porch. Oh, guys, getting sun is key for me. It's like grounding. You know what I mean? I'm excited tonight. My husband and I are going to have hot dogs. What are you guys having for dinner? I'm excited about dinner, guys. I love food. And I still have that thing in my mouth. What were you guys saying I should do about that? Like, I'm taking my shakes. It happened after I had some stress today too. I had a lot of stress today, basically. But I did the summary. And then a good friend of mine is a YouTuber. She got married today in the DR, in the Dominican Republic. And I'm very happy for her because she shared how they met and how they were both in the world and they both came to Christ and they both had anyway, so they got married today and I watched it online. It made me happy. I sat in the sun and watched their wedding, and that's why I was late updating my summary because that was too important. I wanted to watch somebody that was happy right after my day. Thank you guys for all your tips and tricks you share with me. Somebody was saying something I could do where it won't stain. But I saw that like what, an hour ago. It's probably too late. But you know, it just all I know, guys, is hold on, I just gotta get some ice. It's a hot day here, so I got a lot of ice here. Okay, now I'm gonna add some tequila. Just do it to your taste. Limes and I just did like 3 limes, 1.5 oranges. That's usually how these oranges are rolling. And then I started with 2 oranges, 2 limes, and 2 ounces of tequila. I moved it up a little bit because I like 3 limes and maybe 1.5 oranges. You just depends on how you feel, how you taste. Beautiful watching a magical wedding. I know it was nice. And it was exactly what I needed to get my mind off of, guys, you do get what you focus on. And because I stirred all that stuff up, I had a strange time with the horses. It's not the same, but thanks to my good friend Cheryl, she texted me, she's getting a write-off. Praise God. And so we talked the whole way home. We talked for an hour and a half about her debt cancellation strategy. She's one of my earliest clients. It's working for her. She's getting a write-off, but they want her to write a letter to request the write-off. And so I told her once she writes it, to let me review it. I'll review it for free. So praise God that's getting written off. Yes. Cheers. My strategies do work. Boo-boo in your mouth. Hot water and salt rinses. Salty and hot as you can stand it. Okay, thank you. Guys, I didn't feel it all day. And then it piled up. As I got home, I literally was trying to move from, in the sun, I was fine. Everything was fine. I was letting the breeze blow. I found my friend's wedding. I'm like, that was a good sign. I finished with my friend Cheryl in the sun, trying to recoup my energy, right? Because guys, the key to manifestation is being in a high, the best thing I can say is the highest vibrational place you can find. And for me, sitting in the sun was great, but it was so breezy. It was almost like, I want to take you out there. We'll have to see how it is. It is really blowing out there. And so, hold on. What do you guys need? I'm not going to give you anything right now. They've been treated like crazy. They didn't eat their food. That's normal. let's go outside and try it. Okay. I gotta get my sunglasses though, just in case they call. Right. So look, the summary. If you missed the summary, let me summarize it for you. Yesterday was the biggest news to me, from my perspective, was that Ernst & Young was meeting with Soudani while Soudani was there, while he sent his deputy to the U.S. for the NATO meeting. Okay, right? Remember that? Well, the intel this morning is that they were going to strike. The exchangers were going to strike. They weren't happy on Monday and Tuesday, but they didn't strike because they met at Soudani's house. We don't know what Soudani said. Okay. Then you have all this political crap, which I'm not going to talk about. I'm the faith and financial girl. I'm just going to talk about our blessing. And we're focusing on that because that's the only thing that honestly makes me happy right now, is focusing on this Iraqi dinar. And I think everybody else is benefiting from it because you guys like the summaries. So anyways, Ernst & Young was there yesterday. So now we wait. we all we can do is wait. I don't like waiting, but what choice do we have? So I'm moving my beach chair over here. Oh. So now, Mark Z, thank you guys. You guys sent me some clips, but I read the summary. Mark Z and his son were talking about how the bondholders they were talking to, they're excited. They're celebrating already. They're like me. They're celebrating before it happens because they're sure it's going to happen, right? So that's good news. But my intel, secret agent man, said, look, no hype here. Just no hype, right? Just keep calm, breathe, satisfaction. See, this is where I'm happiest. Look at all my flowers. Look at I love these. You guys get to see this, my property, when it's at its best. These tiger lilies are, they were the same guys. My bridesmaids wore navy dresses and they were carrying lilies like that. I didn't plant these. These came with the house. I'm telling you, this is we're a God. My husband and I are God ordained couple. Not that we haven't had our challenges. We have. Guys, you can't be married 23 years and not have challenges. I'm just saying, that's not reality. So the way you manifest. I'm sitting here. The breezes remind me of what's going to be coming off the water when I have my private beach. That right there is the type of breeze I would have, and I would have a fire pit, right? I'd be wearing a sweatshirt at night, even in the summer, if I was at my house in Florida. So look, you quantum leap, you know it's done. I don't care where it comes out. RI, RV. I mean, Frank says RI. Other people say RV. I don't really care. I just want to be able to exchange, right? Most of you are ready. Most of you have already found your banks. For some of you who got the strategies late, it's okay. Don't worry. The bridge strategy is coming. Okay. How is it coming? I have no idea. God's got to give it to me, right? He's going to give it once they release it. It is not released to Forex yet. I covered that in my video. It's just like a placeholder. You'll see a one-to-one. Pimpy talked about that. So I shared what Pimpy said today because I thought it was valuable. Some people are like, why does anybody listen to him? Everybody's got a place, right? I respect every single person that's been on this Iraqi dinar journey, including Bruce, including TNT, Tony, Ray Ren. I mean, I was listening to them when Tony was in prison. I mean, when he went to prison. By the way, did that guy have to report to prison? Isn't today the day they were going to sentence Trump? There was a lot supposed to happen today. I didn't. That's the mysteries portion. Sorry. If Steve Bannon, did he have to report? Didn't he have to report on July 1st? I don't know. I haven't heard any news about that. It'd be interesting though, because I pray for him because that's terrible, right? Just because he was speaking truth. It's like, sorry, I should not be laughing. But guys, this is why I sit in the sun and why I talk to y'all. Right? So my counselor was asking me, do you have anybody to talk to? I said, no, I can't talk to my husband about this because, I can't. He's my best friend. And I said, my other bestie's going through breast cancer. Can't talk to her about it. So I have nobody to talk to. Hence why I'm talking to you. Are you ready? But guys, this is just day one. It was good, but it was bad at the same time. You know what I mean? Because when you speak about the history, I told her, I said, listen, anybody who suffer from narcissistic abuse, you can say this. I talked about my business partner. I talked about all of it. I feel like my part in it is that I forgave them for all the crap they did, and that allowed them to continue to get worse. It's like it puffed up their ego even more because I forgave them. I fed them so well that they just got worse and worse and worse. So I took responsibility for my part in the abuse. Narcissistic abuse recovery, right? That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm in counseling, for narcissistic abuse. Some of it, it's not full-on malignant narcissist, but it's narcissism nonetheless. Like when they think you're always the problem in this, no matter what scenario, you are the issue. That is narcissistic abuse, especially when you didn't do anything wrong. However, I did tell her, after I got done, like after 20 some years, I'm sure I pissed them off then. Just saying. Cheers. Because they're trolling me. Ah. And so I admitted, now they have something to be pissed off about. But it's too late. Oh, freedom cost. Every time it costs to be free in this country right now. Like there's a cost to what I've learned how to navigate, this space. And there was a cost to that. Right. And I'm actually, this young person is learning a lot. Think about it. She'd never heard of, I was explaining that I'm not religious. I'm a Christian, but I'm not a Christian. So I said, I'm more like a Christ consciousness person. And I told her about the miracles I've seen. Right. And so, we talked about everything. And I covered it pretty well in a summary format in an hour. Cheers. And then I said, I should really write a book. To which she just listened. That's her job. But she said the exact thing my other counselor said. It sounds like you've established healthy boundaries. I said, yes, but I prefer to love people. I don't really want to have boundaries, but some people you have to have boundaries with. It's kind of sad at the same time, if you know what I mean. I want everybody to get along. I talked about the 4 personality types. Pearls are the ones that want everybody kumbaya, let's all get along. That's kind of me. A lot of me is Pearl. I want everybody to be happy, everybody to be prosperous, I want everybody to get along. Let's put aside our differences, just get along, right? I used to say in training, no matter what problems you have with anybody in your business, build a bridge and get over it. I just think in order to save relationships, you should be able to get over stuff. Until God showed me what you can't win with a narcissist. I'm admitting to you. And I said, do you know what an empath is? I asked her that. And she goes, yes. I said, I am one of them. She asked me how it was demonstrated to me that somebody had a problem with certain things. And I said, well, this nonverbals, energy, you can feel it. You just kind of know. She goes, yes. And then I told her I directly communicated with the person, but then they proceeded to lie, cheat, and steal. I said, I'm a direct communicator. She goes, yeah, that's kind of rare, isn't it? I said, yes, it is. And I said, narcissism is a virus in our society right now. And I said, so I'm not around a lot of people, except I go to the barn. She's got dogs. She's an animal person. I said, then you understand. My animals are my home. My horses are my home. The people at the barn that have horses and dogs are my home. They're safe. They're animal people. Anyways, so she said, well, that sounds kind of lonely. I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to share. So you don't have to pay, right? You can. Is this valuable to you? It should be, because you don't have to pay for it like I do. Guys, I talked about how in our society everybody's taking their sides and they won't listen to the other side. It's like literally a chasm has formed. You know, God said parting the Red Sea of lies. I think everybody's been lied to. And nobody wants to see the other person's side. So there's no and so God in his infinite wisdom raised me up to share, okay, no matter what happens, here's a path. Here's a path to freedom in the midst of all this crap. So I was talking to my friend who has the strategies, and she was asking me what I thought about things I can't talk about here. And I said exactly that. I said, God always provides a way out. This is the way out. Walk in it. And I told her, I said, it makes me insecure that I'm God's representative, but I am. It's like, I don't think I can read the chat right now. If you have a question, you have to put out all the hands or something, because I'm in the sun. Thank God I'm in the sun, guys. This is my preferred method of grounding. The sun. But today has been the crazy. Anybody have a crazy day today? It's July 11th, guys. There's open doors everywhere. I've been seeing 111, 222, 333, 444. I mean, I'm just waiting for 555. It's about to come up anytime now. Oh, I left my phone in there. Ooh, that's interesting. Hold on. I gotta, and I'm not thinking about my husband. You know why? It's his last day of this certification course. They're going to stay over, and my husband's not going to want to be first. He's going to be last because he's so kind. He's going to be later than he was last night. We already decided we're going to have hot dogs, and I'm so happy for that. I can't wait for hot dogs. Really good hot dogs. It's 4:33. Oh, and somebody sent me, I sent you the link. I don't know if you're on. She goes, for the first time ever, she saw 777, and she thanked me, because not everybody's aware of the numbers that are angelic numbers that prove to you that God is with you and he's around you and he's surrounding you. The light was really cool when I did my summary, because I went inside because the breeze, this was just too much. I wanted to save this for the margaritas. Guys, this is like sitting on my beach. This is what it's going to be like after the exchange, after I get my beachfront property, because that's coming. And I'm going to be doing a live stream in the sun like this, maybe even in this same chair, because it's going to be that soon. Amen. Cheers. If you agree, comment amen. Guys, you have to live from the end in mind. The biggest thing that'll trip you up is you try to figure out how exactly it's going to happen, including even my strategies. If you've been stressed about your responses from the banks, because listen, the banks are all changing. Why are they changing? They're changing to this new digital platform, and they know it. Did you see my community page? Somebody posted a bank story. Something's coming. Something's changing. You know what God showed me in the middle of the night last night when I couldn't sleep? It was a woman. Her name, she's a billionaire's kid, basically. And she was at one of these forums with all the other wealthy muckety mutts. We're not part of them, guys. We're the little disposables, but we're mighty in number, right? We're sticking together. Amen. So, but she was saying, you remember Jim Willie said, the dollar is going to go up and up and up and up and up, and then it'll just disappear. She said, we are changing we are at the cusp of changing the financial system. It's all happening. And NASARA, JASARA, Universal Basic Income, all of it's part of it. And the majority of people who are not awake are going to say, yay, party time, party time. If you move to a 15-minute city, rent will be free for a year or two. And they're going to debit your account every month. And then they can program it though. It's kind of scary, but people will take it. Why? Because they've been in so much pain that they'll like the relief. And whoever does it, they will hail the chief. Hail the chief. Oh, you're my hero. They're planning it already. And whoever's got the best numbers, they'll put up. Because his job will be to sell it. Just saying. This is the kind of stuff I get when the collective gets together. What does that mean? The Holy Spirit in me connects with the Holy Spirit in you every time I go live. And this is what happens. So no matter what, there's going to be an abundant future. Okay. And we have the secret keys to stay free. So cheers to being free no matter what happens. I figured it all out. I'm not saying I'm wise. Well, I am, but it's not me. I'm not that smart. I would wink if you could see my eyes right now. I'm not that good. God is so good. I always give him the praise and glory, but he really is good. And his favor, guys, you're under an open heaven and you have the favor of God on your life just because you're subscribed and tapping the bell and hitting the like. That's all you got to do. It's free. All this is free. Everything is free here. Until you're ready for strategies. There's a little bit of, but not much. $55 for a strategy. So anyways, I had several confirmation that the debt strategies, they're getting out of debt because it's been about 4 to 6 months. That's what I said it would take. And my friend Cheryl, it was the best thing that could have happened to me because I'd had a strange day with the horses. They looked at me. They knew I was there. They didn't come to me like they did yesterday. I'm like, interesting. So I just, and they were taking a nap. They were huddled up together, the two of them, with the other ones milling around. They had their hay and they were just like, I could tell they were napping, standing up. I'm like, okay, you guys nap. I'm going to go. So I'm just saying the best is truly yet to come. And look, you're going to get the best of all worlds. My strategy takes advantage of the best of all worlds. You're not going to be left out. You're not going to suffer anything because this is not about suffering. It's about knowing what's up and navigating accordingly. Right? So you can do this. All I'm going to say is anything I've talked to you about, the strategies, we all can do. It's nothing that onerous. But if you feel like it's too messy right now, it very well could be. It very well could be too messy right now. Like it's too messy right now for me to get my hair done. I can tell that. Today was not the day to take out the braids and let my... Just saying. So the more spiritual warfare I encounter, I know it's because we are at the cusp of the breakthrough. I hope you would understand this. We are right there. So that's why I'm doing this extra live. That's why God has my husband in a certification course that allows me to do this extra live and talk about this, because we are right there. Can you hear this? I hope you can hear this, because this is how strong the moon will be on my private beach. So can you hear me? Wait, where are my reading glasses? I'm gonna have to turn on my reading. I'm gonna have to put my reading glasses on. Hold on. I don't want my glasses to fly away. I love you guys. I hope you love me. I hope you appreciate me. Put some appreciative comments on there. Just hit 112 here. See, the beautiful thing about being on a river. Look at that. Constant wind. Even on the hottest days, I'd rather sit out here in the wind than sit in AC. That's the Native American in me. I can't help it. I don't know how you do it, Maria. I know. Petricor, I agree with you. Desert Rose, we hit 112. I have a guys, you guys are we're the best on the internet. Do you know we're the best tribe on the internet with the most collective wisdom? I cannot wait for the miracle mind. What is it? What is it? See, I can't. I usually blank. This is why I don't rely on my memory. The miracle mastermind group. It's an MMG group. That's the name. Do you agree? Derek Hansen, I totally agree. When the enemy's attacks are fast and furious, it just means that we are on the right track and he's afraid of what God is. I know, Derek. We're about, literally, guys, we're like the Israelites. We're like the Israelites poised at the last meal. The last meal before they got out of Egypt. That's the week. That's this week. Don't you feel the energy's different? You have a hot wind. Oh, I don't have a hot wind. I have a cold wind. I almost brought my sweatshirt out here, but I would rather get the afternoon sun because it's the least harmful. Plus, guys, when you get control of your mind, I mean, seriously, when you get control of your mind, I've renewed my mind, like in accordance with Romans 12:2. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and that includes this sun. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me shall be proven in the wrong. That includes all those channels. And so my friend was getting married in the Dominican Republic. I found it on my phone, her live stream for her wedding. And I wanted to support her because she's a YouTuber. And she came on the scene after me, and she's got more subscribers than I have, but I don't care. Right? I really don't care. I love her. She's beautiful, and she's getting married, and everybody deserves to have love, especially in this crazy world. If you have love, it makes it all the worthwhile. In case you missed it this morning, unbreakable investor Charles Payne announced a great wealth transfer. This is a once-in-a yes, guys. The other prophets are saying it too. I'm not one of them. I am an oddity in the kingdom. I am like a blip on the screen. I'm a glitch in the matrix. Why? Because I know all about the matrix-based system, and I know what it's changing into. I know both sides. I'm like, you know how kids are like arrows in your, I'm one of your arrows. I'm glad you're here. Is the wind too loud? Wendy, you will need a fluffy boom mic. You're right. I need a fluffy boom mic. I don't have a fluffy boom. The fluffy boom mic, if it's up here, it would be worse. See, there's here. Is that better? Dust in the wind. Hey, we are dust. I mean, guys, I'm just doing my best with what God has gifted me with, helping the collective. Tales from the road. Hi, Melanie. Just got on. What's a good word? Tales from the road. It's a good time to manifest the Iraqi dinar revaluation or reinstatement. We're not going to argue the details. We're going to quantum leap to the end. You understand? Does anybody know what a quantum leap is? I've had many spiritual attacks just today. When I moved inside, I dropped my bottles twice. I spilled water where I was about to sit, just like I spilled coffee this morning. My horses were weird. I mean, I had my first counseling. It's 7:11. I had my counseling session at 11. I didn't get the notification. At 11:02, we started. My husband got 7 packages delivered today. I thought it was 5, which is grace. And then the FedEx guy showed up with another one. And then I realized I pulled one out of I got my gummies for my natural women issue gummies. I took 2 of those today. You take 2 a day. I'll see what happens. I need to move or at least block the wind for the mic. We can't hear you much. Okay, let me move. Oh, man, I love this breeze. I really have to move. Okay, hold on. I'll move. You saw a beautiful cardinal. How's the weather, Tiffany? The weather's great. It's glorious. if I move, I'm trying to think how I can move. I have to consider this. Hold on. Hold on. I have a plan. Oh. Wait, hold on. Is that better? Is that better? July in Maine is glorious. It is. I got to tell you, I fall in love with Maine all over again when I'm here in the summer. This is like, it's like heaven on earth. But again, I can, with the cross breeze off the water and the cross breeze through my house, I can be just blissfully happy here. But it reminds me of the Keys. The breeze off the ocean is unmistakable. There's always a breeze off the ocean. Guys, I dated multimillionaires who had houses in West Palm Beach on the intercoastal. There was always a breeze. Right? But I never wanted money. I had to love them. I didn't love them no matter how much money they had. You can't fall in love with money. Right? My husband is the best. And so we're going to get wealthy together. Is this better? Okay, Petrichor Ranch, is this better? Yes, thank you. Okay, the sun is over here, but that's okay. Set up your guest room. We just have to fix the ceiling. Guys, you have to understand, this house is so old. We have so many projects. It's crazy. My husband goes, what if we just hire somebody to do that? I said, I'd love to do that. That would ease his mind. We have so many projects to do right now. It stresses my husband out, and he's got a crazy schedule. Hello, ma'am. How's the weather? It's glorious in Maine. Look, this is the river. It's warm. I'm not in a sweatshirt, but the breeze is heavenly. Right? And I'm here talking to my friends, having a margarita. Life is glorious. I wouldn't change it for the world. So this is a better direction, right? Karen, I'm glad you appreciate me. I hope everybody appreciates me. Why? Because my skills are really valuable right now. And I see now why God called me to YouTube at this time. And then he called me to investigate see, that's my river view. The sun is so bright, it's hard to see it. So there are miracle signs and wonders everywhere, guys. Now I have to adjust my, Oh, want to talk about perfect timing? Not Sandman. What did I say? Sandman. Secret Agent Man. Who's Sandman? Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's another timeline. He just called. I come in. He just called. I'm telling you, that's how my timing's been all day. I felt led to leave the horses alone. I get in the truck and Cheryl texts me. And then we talk the whole way home. Guys, I can't explain it. It's like spiritual attacks at the same time, perfect timing. That's the only way I can describe my day. Perfect timing, but with a lot of attacks. Hold on. He's laughing. He's laughing because he's watching. Okay. Sorry, I was on the porch. It was too windy to listen. He must have seen me walking inside. You guys are funny. First time ever. Okay, listen. This is hot off the presses. First time ever. This is in addition to my intel summary for everybody else, which I just posted, which is God's grace. First time ever non-oil sector hits 11% growth rate. That's pretty good. This is a bold statement from Mr. Sudani. Listen to this. The bold statement. I have to translate it. 2024 will be the year of the completion of projects in Iraq. That's a bold statement. I mean, Prime Minister Mohammed Shial al-Sudani renewed on Sunday his government pledge to end the file of, I don't know, something. It's not, the translation isn't perfect. Projects that have been delayed probably, and proceed with another achievement during the 2024 year. This came during his chairmanship of a meeting of the Service and Engineering Effort Team, during which the report of the progress of implementation and the work completed at the sites and projects carried out by the team in Baghdad and the governor during 2022 and 2023 was discussed. During the meeting, he listened to a comprehensive presentation of the reality of the work on projects and progress rates, and was briefed on the obstacles that hinder work, as well as follow up on the necessary procedures for the continuation of the smooth implementation and schedules of quantities related to the projects until the end of this year. He pointed out that the team, in the exceptional working style that went on, was able to reduce project costs and pressure the time required to complete them, directed to overcome obstacles in all work joints and maintain momentum in all working team formations. The Prime Minister was also briefed on the evaluation of the reality of the work by the advisory board represented by the Iraqi Engineers Syndicate, as he stressed the importance of adopting the technical examinations for projects upon completion and not adopting any project that is not subject to full engineering testing standards, and stressing that reducing costs should not be at the expense of quality and efficiency. Guys, he's going to be done this year with all his projects. So how could he possibly afford to do all the projects he's slated to do, is my question. Now, the next one says they discussed the rate between the two countries along with several other items, not really issues, but more along the lines of cooperation in various fields they share as border countries. Prime Minister, he's working his tail off while his assistant deputy is at NATO, which ended today. Al-Sudani received the ambassador of Kuwait. Oh, I wonder what they talked about. Remember, Kuwait is, what is the rate? Does anybody know the rate of Kuwait's currency right now? I'm excited. So that was today, that the joint committees will continue their meetings regarding a number of issues and files that require dialogue and understanding in a way that serves the interest and stability of the two brotherly countries. Prime Minister Mohammed Shial al-Sudani received the ambassador of the state of Kuwait to Iraq. Bilateral relations between the two countries were discussed. They're calling me again. I get it. Okay, I'll move down. I'll move forward. Integrity confirms the conclusion of the memorandums of understanding with the U.S. Justice. Okay, read these. Okay, hold on. Wow, they even sent some pictures that I can't share because I don't have that capability. So let me go to this that said he received the ambassador of Kuwait. Listen to this. Integrity confirms the conclusion of the memorandums of understanding with the U.S. Justice. That was awesome. The chairman of the Integrity Commission, Haider Hanoun, confirmed today, Thursday, the commission's intention to conclude a memorandum of understanding with the U.S. Department of Justice, indicating that the memorandum of understanding facilitated the follow-up of requests for legal assistance and procedures for handing over those wanted in corruption cases and recovering stolen funds. I mean, there's a lot of details here. I don't want to read the whole flipping article. So the point is, they completed that memorandum of understanding. So you know what we know about memorandums of understanding, or what I've maintained. They do that because they can't give you all the details like the rates. So that one was completed. At what rate? We don't know. They're not going to tell us. Guys, they are in control. We are just putting together things based on our collective understanding of what's happened before and what is about to happen. Now, when you go to bed tonight, before you go to sleep, you can say, God, give me some wisdom about the rate, date, whatever you want to ask God for. See what he says. I am all about telling you to seek God for yourself. I am not alone anymore. There's a lot of us here that have had a relationship with the Almighty for a while. Okay, my husband has an hour till he's home. I just wanted to finish this. I didn't want to, we got about 15 minutes. Do you guys have any questions about what I just read? I can call him back. You know why? He's in an area where his cell goes in and out. I can't even hear him. So I'm going to wait about 15 minutes and call him back. It's 5:57. Praise you, Lord, that I know it's going to be good news. He passed his course with flying colors like he always does. He's never not passed a course, guys. LOL Woodstock, our macaw likes your cell phone ringtone. It's funny you have a macaw. My good friend Michelle, who's the CFO of a construction company, her husband loved those birds. They had big cages in their house in Florida. So she did really well. She got a buyout when a big company bought her construction company. So she bought her ranch pretty much cash. Yes, Right Side Patriot. Right Side Patriot. Posted his link if you need more currency. This is just entertainment purposes only. I'm a girl in a cowboy hat. Just don't take anything I say seriously. I can hear the wind on your private beach from Alabama. I can't wait. That's what it reminded me of today. After all the mess, after dropping the coffee, after having a weird time with my horses, and just but then I felt bad, but I felt led to leave. And then Cheryl texted me just as I was leaving. And then we talked the entire way home, and we talked until I settled myself on the porch. And then I got back with all your emails at that time. I will get back with them again. Trust me. I can tell you what's going to happen. My husband and I are going to eat, right? We're going to watch some Jack Ryan. We've been watching the season when it's all Russia. Russia. It's like, the programming is so. Oh, guys, I just the programming is. Put it this way, I can't be programmed, right? It's kind of like I couldn't be hypnotized unless I want to be hypnotized. There are some people that suggest you should hypnotize yourself if you have a poverty mentality. You can hypnotize yourself. But I've always been resistant of other people hypnotizing me. If you know what I'm saying. Comment down below. Yeah, Kevin, that's a good question. Do you also have the dong? Guys, I'm so excited that my husband's on his way home. Why? Because I'm really excited to have hot dogs. I also love that our community is the best too, right? Guys, we got the best collective people of good-hearted people that are going to be very wealthy. So we're going to do a miracle mastermind group. That's what it's called. But we're not going to do it. It's kind of like the bridge strategy. We're not going to do it till this is released. Do you understand me? I'm putting everything away. Because I limit myself. I never do more than 2 in a day. And since my husband's on his way home, I'm going to wait for him. So see, this is a real easy, if anybody wants this Rebel juicer, I highly recommend it. It is the most, it is the easiest cleanup. There's only 3 pieces that you have to clean. And the greatest thing, it's all stainless steel, so it's dishwasher safe. So this is the juice for when my husband gets home. I'll have a margarita with my hot dogs. I'm so excited. Anybody like hot dogs? You know what? I want to show you what they are, though. There. Oh, he's calling again. They're smoked hot dogs. They're locally grown, locally whatever. They're local. Buy local. I highly recommend you buy local. Okay, hold on, you guys. I will look at that. Okay, I can't help it. Let me pull you over here. I can't help it. I have to clean up as I go. I am very meticulous when I'm doing something. I want to clean up as I go. I don't like dishes in the sink. My husband doesn't either. We're good things that way, so at least I can see you and talk to you. Secret agent man just called. Hold on, I have to rinse out my sink. Just telling the truth, Kevin. If you'd been shifty, I wouldn't help you. I know. I know. Guys, Kevin has always been, when he reached out to me, I had less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. He explained monetization to me. He offered to share my videos on his channel, and he would pay me if I wanted him. You know, he would share the monetization with me. I mean, he's a good man. So, Kevin, it's because of who you are that I am so appreciative of you and, you know, share you with the family. Guys, when people treat me right, I will promote you, like Carlos. His coffee's amazing. I don't know if he's on because I know he's probably selling the farm to table concept in one of the many thousands and thousands of restaurants in South Florida. Trust me, South Florida is replete with restaurants that would love his coffee. I can tell you that because I lived there for years and I miss the restaurants. My husband and I used to go out to eat all the time in Florida because the restaurants were that good. There was this place in Boca called Mario's. OMG, the eggplant parmesan was amazing. I mean, you know, and in Maine, it's just not like that. A lot of places have closed down. There's not, you know, there's only 1 million people in the entire state, so you can't get the same. I'm betting on Chase for us. Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, the big 3. You have to use the big 3, guys. Why? It's a strategy. You have to pit the big 3 against each other. Let me explain something to you. Chase is the favored child. Everybody hates the favored child, right? So Wells Fargo, they're going to be let out. They're going to be left out of this. They're going to want your currency and they're going to pay you a premium for it. Why? The wealthy have dried up. They've already moved out of they've already put all their money in assets. Right? That's what the wealthy do. They get out of the dollar and into assets. I don't know what the flip just happened with my that wasn't the right move. So let me go check. Sorry. I'm very humble about everything I do. Why? Because I'm nothing special. I really am nothing special. I just happen to have a lot of experience for this particular transaction to help you stay free. I also have a lot of Cherokee in me. Somebody sent me an email and said that I have the fire of the Cherokee ancestry. And I agree. The fire comes up. It's like a rebel call. You right? I am I'm warning you what's coming is what I'm doing. I can't help it. I love humanity. I love my people. I'm an American. I love you. I love all of you that have struggled because we are the backbone of this country. They are using and abusing us, and it's not fair, and I don't like it, and I'm going to help you stay free. That means getting your money and running. Okay? You're going to have to take your money and run. You can't sit on your laurels and trust everybody with your wealth and expect them to do you right. They'll take your money from you. Let's see. Integrity confirms the conclusion of the MOU with justice. Okay, I got that. What if the Matrix was the devil's domain and Jesus is the red pill? Just thinking, I know. The obstacles was corruption before. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how that stops. I think my fan is broken. It stops at the weirdest places. Hold on. I need to sit in front of this fan, guys. It is hot in here. I need to do this quick because I got to call my husband. Military of MOT announces contracting with Oliver Wyman. Okay, then he sends another one. Iraq receives an invitation to participate in the Paris Olympics. Really? Okay, that is big news. Hold on. Iraq receives an invitation to participate in the Paris Olympics. The National Olympic Committee received today, Thursday, an official invitation from the International Federation of the Games for the participation of the Iraqi Muay Thai team. I've seen Muay Thai, however you pronounce it. Wow, that's pretty cool. So they're going to participate in Muay, however you say that. It's they kick. It's like a kickboxing, but it's Muay Thai. It's Thai boxing. I had a friend, a channel I used to watch long time ago. Anyways, I'm not going to tell you which channel it was because it's not Christian at all. But anyways, whatever. She went to and started doing Muay Thai. She went over to one of those countries and did that. So that's how I'm familiar with it. That's the only reason why I know about it. Cauliflower ear clown. Yep. Yeah, if they have cauliflower ear, it's because they're a boxer. Right. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Gainer. How are you? I'm almost done here because my husband called and I haven't talked to him. And thank you, Secret Agent Man, for providing all the amazing articles that you always provide. Let me see about the article with the Wyman Foundation, guys. I'm getting ready to end this. I'm tired. I've had a long day. The Minister of Transport announces contracting with Oliver Wyman to provide consulting services for the Development Road project. Oh, great. Development Road is a Chinese development road project, which is what makes Iraq so profitable. Honestly, I'm not going to say that. Whatever country ends up running the world is fine with me. I'm saying you need to be a good citizen. I may be revolutionary in the way I present information to you so that you can stay free no matter what they do. But when it comes right down to it, I'm smart enough to not cause undue problems to me and my husband. Does that make sense? I'm loving on my dogs. I'm sitting in front of the fan. It's flipping hot. That's kind of tequila I use. Jose Cuervo. It's great. But I only do 2. So I'm going to wait and save the other one for my husband. Hey, Christine, how are you? Where are you? I'm sitting in front of the fan. I sometimes do this when it's really hot and it was too windy outside. And I've not done my hair yet. And oh, man, I need to do my hair. You would move there? Where? Maine? Oh, you're in Mississippi. A lot of people want to move to Maine in the summer, right? But the problem is, can you handle the winters? Not many people can, in my opinion. I can't. I thrive. I fall in love with Maine every year in the summer. I fall in love with it. I'm going to put my weird sunglasses on again. my weird glasses on again. Petrichor, I didn't realize you were so close to me. You guys, I'm glad. Guys, I'm just glad we're together on this. Gold Dragon has 2 heads. Watching from Australia. Hi, Anna. How are you? I wanted to get through all the intel and then I can say hi to everybody. Vicky Lucas. Yes, let's all go to Australia. Yeah, it's a long flight from here. Thanks, Kevin. Jenny, you got your dinar today. Kevin, you're awesome. There's no Wells Fargo anymore where I live. Look, you're going to have to drive. There's no Wells Fargo in Maine either. Right? All you got to do is when you're doing your pre-RV strategies or your bridge strategies, make sure you position whatever branch you decide to go to with the other 2 banks also having branches in that city. It's going to be a city. You're going to have to go to a populated city to do this, most likely. Right? You can't be afraid of that. It's hot as the dickens up here. Yeah. I am Boba Fett. That's okay. I don't care. So guys, Chase will be the one that's easiest. No, Chase will be the one that won't give you the most for your currency. Why? Because they have all the redemption centers. They have the branches in Iraq. You're going to get more money out of Bank of America and Wells Fargo when you think strategically. Prosperity speaks. You don't have my strategies, do you? Because if you did, you would understand what my strategies are about. It's pitting the 3 biggest banks against each other, which you need to be thinking about because you're a little guy. They're Goliaths. You need to be smart. Okay? Okay, guys, I love you. This has been an hour already. Thank you for spending the evening with me. I got to call my husband. He's about an hour away. Guys, I will get back to your emails tomorrow because my husband got another busy day tomorrow. He's finally off on. Do you hear my gong? Here, I got to take you outside. I don't let my dogs out anyway. So check this out. Do you hear my gong? It's the main gong. The kids back there have a big blow up thing. That's a river. I live on a river. Those are my dogs. My girl Roxy likes to poo at the front of the yard over there, right by the street, and Tuck won't poo anywhere. He's a boy. Guys, I love you all. Have a great night. I'm glad I could share my evening with you. Thank you for sharing your evening with me. You just moved from Gulf Shores, Alabama? Oh, cool. I have a friend that lives there that I'm in business with. Guys, I love you all. I hope you love me too. Please comment down below if you love me. You love my broadcast. See, there's my chair up there. I was sitting up there before it was too windy. Right. I'm probably going to sit there until my husband gets home though, because it's glorious. Even though it's bad for recording, it's really good for my soul. Because I sit there and I envision my property on the ocean. Come on, Roxy. Roxy's ready. Come on, Tuck. Your girls are heading inside. Come on, let's go. He's taking his time. He's an old man now. Like, see, look, he's getting ready to poo. He's going to poo right there. So what are you guys doing tonight? What are you having for dinner? Comment down below. Please comment down below. It helps my channel get out there. We need to grow this family so more and more people can get the wealth transfer and run so we can be free. Amen. I love being free. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow for coffee and conversation. I don't know when it'll be. Just make sure you bell is tapped. And if you're one of my latest texts, I'll most likely text you. I love you. Peace. See you tomorrow. Bye. Enjoy your dinner. But comment down below what you're having for dinner. Bye. And don't forget to watch my intel summary. It's only 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Bye.